Hi again. Guess what time it is? There was a MAC event this weekend and I went. So this is the rest of my MAC haul from the In Extra Dimension, Tray Cheek, and Real Sexy. Yay, MAC. Love the black bags, love black boxes. It sounds like so silly, but I really like MAC. I've always liked MAC, and they're a place I can go and find like everything I need and like and love, and it works for me and I love it. I always go back. I always buy probably way too much MAC, but I love it, and it's something that I do use every single day in some way, shape, or form. So let's start off with a backup that I got of the Whisper of Guilt Skin Finish. I love it. I was scared of it at first because I was like, oh my goodness, this is so shimmery, but you have to buff it out. Like for a highlighter right in here, you really have to buff it out, but it gives it a glow and a look like, not like the mineralized skin finishes, and it doesn't accentuate anything bad. It just like brings like this crazy beautiful, like almost ethereal glow to my skin, and I love it. They don't look as pretty after you use, like, because it starts to damage like the little wave pattern on it, which that kind of sucks, but oh well. Because in like a couple of uses you can tell this one hasn't been used, but when you do, the little waves and the little MAC starts to go away. But that's okay, because it just means that you're taking the pretty from here and putting it on here. So the next thing I got was another set of backups from the Tray Cheek, and I didn't like Immortal Flower as much when I first got it, and now I'm like, maybe I should get a backup of that one too. But the two I chose to back up are Love Cloud and the Modern Mandarin, and these two are crazy beautiful. Love them. Probably my two favorite blushes right now, maybe ever. Just super pretty. Modern Mandarin is not scary on. It can be if you build it up, but with a really light touch. It is so pretty to use like the Immortal Flower down here, and to do it like darker up here with the Modern Mandarin just a tiny bit, and then blend it. So beautiful. Such a pretty summery glow that these are going to be like my go-to blushes all summer long. I also got more of the In Extra Dimension shadows. I love these. They're, if I had to like describe it, it would be a cross between Peacocky and the Metal X, I guess, would be how I would describe them. So I got Modern Pewter. I already have Sweet Heat and Young Venus, the pink one, and the really light champagne-y shimmery one. So I got Havana, that's like a chocolate brown, like a cocoa color. It's darker on the skin than it is in the pan, and it doesn't seem to have as much shimmer as some of the others do. I got Modern Pewter, and you can see where I've used it, like it's like starting to like not be as pretty, but that's what I have on the lid today with Grand Galaxy in the crease. And I got, like I said, the Grand Galaxy and Blue Orbit. The Blue Orbit is a really different, it's like definitely a periwinkle bluish purple color. Does have some duochrome. It looks great over the paint pots from the winter collection, like the Glitter and Ice collection. This is Grand Galaxy, and it is a phenomenal, like crazy beautiful purple color. It has shimmer that is just like unbeatable in my opinion. It blends out so beautifully that you can do it like a dark application if you use like a heavier base and like kind of pat it on there when it's wet, or you can like shear it out to it's just like a little bit of a wash of a color. And the Blue Orbit is, there's an Urban Decay color in the Book of Shadows 4 that's kind of similar, but it's not exact, and Blue Orbit is just so much better. This is like, this and the Modern Pewter are two of the most unique shades that I've seen from MAC in a really long time. The other one I got that I wasn't planning on getting is the Warm Thunder, because I was like, oh, it's a silver. I have Electra. I have like some from Urban Decay. I have so many silver shadows and platinum pigment. But let me tell you, this silver in the Extra Dimension and Warm Thunder is completely different. That is a swatch of it right there. These have so much color payoff with one swipe that it's unreal, and they are so soft and so pretty, and they're shimmery, but not so shimmery that you can't wear them every day, or if you're older or whatever, or like working more of a conservative workplace, that you can't wear these, because they are just so pretty, and there's so much depth to the color and the dimension. Like seriously, an Extra Dimension was such a great name for these like shadows and the skin finishes. I love them. I think there's only 3 that I didn't get. I don't care for the black. To me, it just looks like I rubbed coal on my hand. I don't see any shimmer, any sparkle, anything. I didn't get the dark blue because it still looks kind of like some other blues that I have, and I don't wear that color much. And I didn't get the burgundy red color. I got 2 lipsticks. I got Hue, which I did not have before. I backed to MAC for Hue. And it's a really pretty, like, it's a luster, no, it's a glaze finish. And it's like a nude, a pinky peach that is, I think, really wearable for every day as well. I have it on today with bubblegum on the outside and Hue on the inside, like an ombre look. It's kind of like blended together over the past couple of hours, but it was really pretty when I first started this morning. And I also got a backup of Pink Popcorn. And Pink Popcorn is so much like bubblegum, it's not even funny. To me, on my skin, when I swatch them, when I have them on, they're identical. Bubblegum looks a little bit more shimmery in the tube, but on my lips, they're identical. Which is really good because I love bubblegum. It's one of my favorite MAC lipsticks ever. So get Pink Popcorn, it's awesome. And if you wanted bubblegum and you ran out or never got to try it, go get this, because it is everything that bubblegum was and then some, and it's available now. I got 2 more of the lip glosses. I got Cinestyle and Star Quality. Star Quality is a backup. It's the first time I've ever backed up a lip gloss, but it's because this coral for like Watch Me Simmer and all these other like from the Iris collection are, you can't beat it. This is like my favorite cream sheen lip gloss or lip gloss probably ever. And I also got the purple one, and it's kind of scary, like gray, looking like, I don't know, some Tim Burton kind of lips is what you're thinking. But on, it's not that bad. It is opaque, you can see it, but especially where I have more pigmented lips, it's really pretty. It's what I wanted some of the other like lavender lipsticks to actually be, and it's great over top of those. I've used it over Playtime. I've used it over Pink Popcorn. Somebody else told me to try this over Real Sexy. If Real Sexy is too much, that the purple in this counteracts it. It makes it like super pretty and so much more wearable that it turns it into like a more of a creamy peach color, that almost more of a nude. So I can't wait to do that. I haven't tried that yet. I also picked up Heirloom, which is kind of freaky because there was an Heirloom shade stick not too long ago with Mac Me Over. But this is the eye kohl, and it is a silvery lilac-y color, and I really like it. That's what it looks like. Since I can't use industrial Pearl Glide on my waterline, I'm going to use Heirloom in place of that. That's the plan. I like it so far. A lot of people said that it was really hard to get on other videos that I've watched, and I haven't had that experience at all. To me, it slides on really easy, really smoothly, stays on, really pigmented. I really like it. It's not something that I love though. Like I wouldn't like rush out to make sure I have a backup so that I never run out. But till that one's gone, I'm going to use it. And I got a shadow from Style Driven that I thought I had, but I guess I didn't. And it's Legendary Black. It's like it is not what Unflappable is. It is completely different from Unflappable. Unflappable has like a purpley tint to it. Legendary Black is not really black. It's more of a brown gray with some gold shimmer. I wanted this one to go over Gold Carbon from the Metal X to kind of set it for a really dark eye for going out and stuff like that. So that is everything that I hauled from MAC on Friday. They had an event. I got my makeup done, all that kind of stuff. It was a really interesting look. I'm not sure that I could recreate it on myself or that I would like go out with it, but it was really fun. I learned some new stuff and it was overall a good experience, and I can't wait for Hey Sailor to come out. So thanks for watching my MAC haul. Bye!